Happy Friday, everybody. Just wanted to start off by saying listening to your breath is going to be very important throughout the class. And today is November 20th, which actually is the recognition of children. So saving the children. I'll read you a little something about that later, but in the meantime, let's take a hip width stance at the top of our mat, opening up the toes nice and wide, lifting up the crown, stacking your chakras all in line. So think about your root, close your eyes, drop your palms down out to the side, facing forward. Allow your eyelids to relax and focus on nostril breathing. As you breathe in, rock forward and back on the ball of your feet to the heel. Find the balance of your root chakra above your sacral, above the navel, going into your heart, into your throat, to your third eye, and out through the crown. You have a nice strong post. Engage all the muscles around. Focus on your nostril breathing. Fill up your belly first. Draw the air up into your diaphragm and then into your chest. Allow it to expand and hold your breath retention. And release your breath. Allow your chest to relax. Then your diaphragm and then your navel. Hold your breath there. Retention again. Inhale through both nostrils, filling up the belly, the diaphragm, and the chest, holding it up the top. And releasing the chest, the diaphragm, the belly. When you exhale all the air, hold your breath, Kumbhaka. Good, breathe it back in, fill up the belly, diaphragm, chest, and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale one more time, drop the chest, diaphragm, and press the navel all the way in. Exhale through the mouth. Any residual air, close the mouth in through the nose. Fill up the belly, the diaphragm, the chest, and hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, releasing the chest, the diaphragm. Fully exhale, pressing through the navel. All the residual air, any residual toxins left in the lungs, let them out and breathe in through the nose. Open up your eyes, bring your hands up, lift up to the sky, open your heart, drop the shoulders, keep your abs engaged, your glutes engaged, toes are gripping. You're saluting to the sun, find your breath, abs engaged. If you have any lower back problems, you can support your lower back. Lift your heart, drop the shoulders. You have shoulder problems, maybe you want to just drop your hands and just drop the shoulders, open up your heart. Exhale, come back to prayer. Inhale, reaching up, salute to the sun. Exhale halfway down, keep a flat spine. Reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. Lead with the crown. Inhale back up. Exhale prayer. Inhale salute to the sun. Exhale chair with a prayer. Inhale up. Exhale prayer. Going back and forth, up. Exhale chair. Each exhale go a little lower. Release the tightness in the joint. In between we come back to prayer. And breathe in. Exhale chair. Try to squeeze those elbows together. Bring it up, reach up. And prayer. Bring it up, move with your breath. Keep a tall spine, reaching with the crown. Pulling the elbows in and down. Make this your last chair. Elbows in and back. Breathing in, salute to the sun, all the way forward, fold, exhale. Hands outside your feet, drop the crown, bend the knees. Look left, look right. Breathe in at the center. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Breathe into the center. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. Move with your breath and do this 2 more times, both sides. Drop your crown, stay center, lift your tail, lift your right leg, step back behind your hip and drop the right knee, lifting up, shifting forward. Breathing in, reaching. Bring your hands back down. Come into a plank. Bring your right leg in. Drop the left knee. Breathing in, reaching up. Again, doing this both sides, moving with your breath for about a minute. Warming up. Breathing in. Holding the breath in plank. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, bring it up. Move with the breath. Keep going left and right. We are in low lunge, reaching up. Moving with the breath. Keeping your glutes engaged, being sure to open up that hip accordingly, how you feel comfortable. Breathing in. Bring your hands down at this point. Take a moment to make sure your right foot is in between your hands. Leading with the crown. Take your right hand and open up to the right side. Open up your chest. Fill up your lungs. Take about 8 breaths here. Just relax into it. Drive your left palm counterclockwise into the ground, dropping the shoulder away from the ear. Opening the chest, lifting through the right fingertips. Pressing through, actively engaging, rotating around the chakras. Let's take one more breath. On the exhale, bring your right hand back down. Shift your hips back, pull the toes with you. Shift forward, drop the hips, lead with the crown, breathe in. Exhale, shift back, pull your toes. Inhale, forward, drop. Keep going with your breath. Just two more. Lifting your hips up on the left. Opening up to the right again. Focus on your nostril breathing, allowing your body to relax into the pose. Gazing over the right fingertips, pressing through the left palm counterclockwise, extending the reach through your toes, pressing through the right leg, stacking your right knee over the ankle, feeling it in your right hip. On your next exhale, bring your hand outside the right foot. Go ahead and shift back into downward dog. Sink both heels back, drop the chest nice and slow. Alternate right and left heels. Reaching and pressing, loosening up those calf muscles. Nice and slow, lifting through the tail. Sink both heels back, drop the chest. If you have shoulder problems, you can go down to your elbows and be in a dolphin pose instead. Any wrist problems, that same thing goes. Work with where you're at. Go ahead and lift your left leg this time, swinging it in between. Dropping the right knee this time. Breathing in, reaching up. Sitting back, reaching forward. Breathing in, reaching up. Sitting back, reaching forward. Bring your hands down outside your left foot. Shift your hips forward. Breathe in, reach with the crown. Drop the shoulders. And shift back, pull the toes. Exhale. Again, breathe in, drop the hips. Reach to crown. Pull the toes back. Shifting forward. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. And lifting your left palm this time, opening to the sky, driving your right palm clockwise into the ground, dropping the shoulder away from the ear. Gazing over the left fingertips, reaching for the sky. Opening the chest, feeling a nice, long, strong post from crown to root chakra. Opening around, opening the heart, opening the lungs. Take a few more breaths here. Exhaling, dropping the left hand, shifting back again, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit back, pull the toes. Inhale, reach up, shoulders back. Lifting the right hips, shifting back. Opening again to the sky on the left. Gazing through the left fingertips, pressing up. Pressing up through those hips, driving the hips up through the heel. On your next exhale, drop that left hand. Shift it back into a downward dog one more time. Alternate those heels one more time. Loosen up those calf muscles. When you're ready, sink both heels back. Drop the chest. Lead with the tail and out through the crown. Go ahead and drop those knees, shifting forward, sitting back into child's pose. Drop the crown. Take 2 more breaths in child's pose. And getting ready to gaze between your fingertips, outstretched in front of your shoulders. Gliding your chest, dropping the elbows. Leading with the crown. Lift up into upward dog. Press those shoulders away. Be sure not to put any pressure into the lower back. Sitting back, child's pose again. Moving with your breath. Elbows stack above the wrist and press to drive the shoulders away from the ears. Lifting through the crown, lifting through the heart. Exhaling to sit back down. Gliding forward, inhale. Moving with your breath. You have 1 minute of just moving with your breath, vinyasa style. Loosening up the hips, warming up the arms, shoulders, elbows. And just keep going with your breath. Sitting back, exhale. And sitting up onto all fours, coming into a spinal balance. Lead with the tail for cat-cow. Exhaling, pressing through the ground, lifting through the navel, dropping the crown. Inhaling, leading with the tail, driving outwards from the hands. Last with the crown. Lead with the tail to round your spine and drop the crown. Inhale, lead with the tail. Opening up the chest, dropping the shoulders. Just a few more. Opening up your spine, rounding out the muscles, feeling the opening in the joints. Come to a neutral position, lifting up your right arm, left leg. Inhaling, reach. Exhaling, crossing under. Inhaling, reach, crossing under. Moving with the breath. Driving through the left palm, stacked over, under the elbow, under the shoulder, so make sure you're all squared out. Keep your hips level, reaching up, exhaling under. Getting ready to drop and switch sides. And crossing under, exhale. Reach and lift. Exhale under. If you find that your hand is ahead or behind of your shoulder, go ahead and readjust your wrist to stack under the elbow and the shoulder. All right, just keep reaching and tucking. Halfway there, breathing in. Exhaling under. If you have any wrist problems, you can make a fist. You can work with that as well. Just a few more here. On your next exhale, place your right and left hand down. Left and right feet down. Everybody come up onto your toes, lifting those knees, keeping a neutral spine. Focusing on that breath, leading with the belly, diaphragm, chest. Keeping those shoulders dropped and relaxed away from the ears. Focus on your breath. On your next exhale, go ahead and take your hands, place them face down. Drop the knees, point the toes, sit back for child's pose. If If anything's bothering you, take this moment to round it out. Maybe you have some wrist issues, maybe your shoulder hurts, maybe your ankle hurts. Just take a moment, check in with yourself. Maybe you want a drink of water. Maybe you want to place your hands out to the side so you can relax a little further. This is the end of our week, hopefully, for most of us. If not, that's okay. Let's just utilize this time to remember that we are practicing self-love. Reach your hands out in front of your shoulders. Getting ready to glide your chest along the ground, lifting up into upward dog. Squeeze those glutes. Press those hips and shoulders. Drop the knees and lower by the elbows. Pull your toes in and under. We're going to lift with the tail going into downward dog. If you need to drop the knees, that's okay. Lead with the tail. Lift the knees when you can. Back up into downward dog. Wherever you're at, you're going to work with that. So we're going to go down and back into upward dog. And pulling back and pressing up into downward dog. Gliding forward into upward. Breathing in. Pulling back, leading with the tail. Pressing back into downward dog. If you're not at this stage, you're leading with the tail, tucking and lifting. You can drop and lead. Going from upward dog to downward dog, and downward dog to upward dog, without compromising any of our joints. Working within the realm of our abilities. Leading with the tail. One more time. Winding up in downward dog position, alternating the heels. Sitting both heels back, taking a few breaths here. Dropping the chest, lifting the tail. Go ahead and shift forward into a full body plank. Take that right leg, cross the left ankle on behind your left hand. Sitting back on the left. If you wish, you can use a block for support under your hip. Slowly gliding forward to the edge of your discomfort. Work within your breath. Take your time crawling forward. Opening up that hip. Wherever you're at, work with that. Become aware of the present moment. Crawl your way up, lifting your chest, dropping your shoulders, reaching your left arm back and your left foot up. Sinking your hips. Wherever you're at, work with that. If you need a rope or something, you can get a rope or a towel, wrap it around your ankle. If you can reach it, maybe that's great. If not, that's great. Listen to your body. Go ahead and release your foot. Bring both hands outside. Drop them under your shoulders. Coming into a full plank again. Lift the left hip. Drop the right foot down next to the left. Lift up into downward dog. Take a little alternating stretch here. Alternate the heel. Shift back into downward dog. This time coming forward with your left leg crossing behind the right hand. Sitting back. Dropping your hips. If you need a block for support, use a block for support. With each breath, try to relax into the pose a little further. Maybe you can already sink. Maybe your heel is a little further and you can cross a little more, opening the hip a little bit further. Wherever you're at, work with that. Try to keep your energy channels open by lengthening through the spine. From the root to the crown, extend. So when you're breathing, you feel a clear passageway. If you're on the ground or not there yet, go ahead and reach further. Take a few more breaths here, wherever you're at. Becoming aware of the present moment again. Gazing between your hands, walking backwards. Driving your heart forward, lifting your chest. Reaching back with the right hand this time, lifting your right foot. If you can grab your ankle, great. If not, use a prop. Dropping the hip, opening your hip, your quad. Trying to stay facing forward. And focus your breath on the sensations that you're feeling as you bring your body into all these different poses and sink into them at your own ease with your own breath. Beating the muscles that need it. On your exhale, release your hand, release your foot. Come back into a plank and downward dog. Alternate your heels. Drop your left knee, left shoulder. Look under your right armpit. And switch sides. Extending fully the left foot, heel reaching, hips up, dropping the right hip, right knee, right shoulder, looking under the left armpit. Again, move with your breath. Take a full breath. And switch sides one more time, dropping the right knee, looking under the left. And switch. And switch. Gazing between your fingertips, coming into a full downward dog. Bring your right foot in between your hands and lift up that left arm. Dropping the right shoulder. Maybe you can get under. Bringing that left hand down, opening up. Left hip, sitting back. Shifting forward again into that high lunge. Taking your right palm up this time, opening up to the right side. Opening up that heart center today. Twisting things up. Take one more breath here. On your exhale, bring your hand down, shift back. Sitting into the heel. Dropping the crown. Whenever you need to readjust, don't be afraid to move during the middle of your pose to adjust to make sure that you're in the right position, aligned, and able to move with your breath. Shifting forward into that high lunge, low lunge, sorry. Go ahead and bring your right foot back into a plank. Downward dog, sink both heels. Lift that left leg up nice and high, swing it in between. Opening up with the right palm. Gazing up through the right fingertips. Keeping those shoulders away. Take a few more breaths. Exhaling, bringing your right hand down under your right shoulder, shifting back into a long pyramid. Drop your crown, sink the heels. Shifting forward. Align your right hand under your right shoulder next to your left foot. All alignment in order. Straight spine. Opening up the left hand this time to the sky. Pressing through the right. Dropping the shoulder. ahead, drop your left hand, sink back into the right heel again, drop the crown. Straighten your left leg. Work with your range of comfort. Letting go of all judgment. Letting go of ego. Letting go of commitment. And just going with the breath. Shift forward, drop the knee. Opening up on the left one more time. One more breath here. On your exhale, bring your left hand down. Shift back into downward dog. Walk or jump your feet in between your hands. Take an inhale, come up halfway, flat spine. Exhale, forward fold all the way. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms out. Reach with the crown, reaching up, breathing in. Exhale into prayer. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, sitting all the way down. Inhale, sitting up. Exhale, rounding the spine all the way down. Inhale, sitting up. Exhale, reach all the way down. Open up the palms out to the side. Drop your heels in front of your hips and open up your feet. Bending your knees, let's tuck and roll whenever you're ready. Rocking side to side. Tucking, roll forward and back. And place your feet outside your mat. Dropping your knees to the side. Doing a couple windshield wipers just to loosen up the hips a little. Press through the right heel. And press through the left. Just a few times. Over to the left. And over to the right. One more left. And one more right. Tuck your knees into your chest. Grab onto your big toes. And drop your knees outside your elbows. Rock yourself. Just give yourself a little tug. See if you can get your toes to touch the ground behind you, just using the strength of your arms. Or maybe your abs. Just a few times. Take an inhale. Pull your knees down. Exhale. Round them back. Inhale. Round the spine down. Pull the knees down and out. Exhale. Back. Good. Go ahead. Straighten out those knees. Reach those heels. Exhale. Pull. Inhale. Release. Exhale. Open your palms out to the sides. Drop your heels in front of your hips. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Fill up your belly. Fill up your diaphragm. Fill up your chest. Close your eyes and exhale. Let's do that again 3 times, exhaling through the mouth, blowing everything out with the strength of your abdominal muscles pushing through your navel at the end, getting rid of any toxins. Just 2 more breaths right here, filling up those lungs, exhaling through the mouth. Fill up from the belly into the diaphragm, into the chest, and blow it out your mouth. From the navel, get rid of all the toxins, anything else. And allow your breath to come natural back through your nostrils. Gonna activate your muscles and then relax them. So what I want you to do is just focus on your crown. Imagine your head muscles are tensing up and making your head feel really tight. And you're crunching in your eyebrows and your forehead muscles all together, scrunching your face. You're going to make whatever face. It's going to crunch your cheeks, move your ears, feel your shoulders, tense your neck, crunch your hands, fist, wrist, elbows, tighten your toes, your knees, your glutes, your abs, and just make everything really tight. Take a breath in and relax. Let it all go. Focus on your breath. Bring prana into your life. So today, in 1954, World Children's Day was first established as Universal Children's Day and is celebrated every year on November 20th to promote international togetherness, awareness among children worldwide, and improving children's welfare. Going to talk a little bit about your chakras. The crown chakra is located at the top of the head. It's basically where you would feel the baby's soft spot. It's the source of our divine awareness. The crown is the highest chakra and is directly influenced by the etheric chakras. The third eye is located at the center of the forehead. This energy center is the source of our insight and psychic abilities. Take a breath and focus the air that you breathe in on your third eye. The throat chakra is by the throat and allows us to express ourselves on the physical plane. Our primary mode of communication is, with rare exception, through the voice. Take a breath and focus your energy and your prana of that breath on your throat chakra to enhance your voice. enhance your ability to communicate effectively. The Anahata, the heart chakra, allows us to manifest compassion, kindness, and love on the physical plane. Breathing in, let's deliver the prana energy to the heart chakra center, allowing us to exhibit more compassion, kindness, and love on the physical plane. The solar plexus is located about 1 inch above the navel. It is our seat of power, where our sense of self-esteem and our abilities to judge, discern, and manifest our will on the physical plane shines through. Focusing our next breath on the solar plexus to enhance our will. Our seat of power. On your next inhalation, we are focusing on the sacral chakra, also called the sexus, is located at the genitals. This is the chakra that allows our creative energies to manifest on the physical plane. It doesn't get more creative than being the source of new life, right? It's also in charge of our emotions and our awareness of them. As we breathe in our prana, focus it all the way down into the sacral chakra, allowing us to be creative and create new life, whether that be in the light of emotions or our awareness of emotions or even an actual new life. On our next breath, we'll focus on the root chakra. This is located at the perineum. It is our soul's connection to the physical body. The root is the source of our most primal feelings, including rage, terror, and joy. Focusing our breath and our prana in through the nostril, driving it up through the crown and all the way down through each energy center, down through your third eye, to your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, and the root, allowing any rage or terror to leave and allowing any joy to enter. During this meditation time, just take this time to focus on your breath or nothing at all. And if you find any chitter chatter happening in your brain, in Sanskrit, they call that chitta vritti. Chitta vritti. If you find mind chatter happening in your brain, then go ahead and quiet the mind chatter by refocusing your attention on your breath. Breathing in your prana, driving it from the crown all the way down through your root chakra. Allowing yourself to be free of judgment, free of ego, free of rage. your breath again. Begin wiggling your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists, ankles. Bend your knees into your chest. Rotate your knees around your hips. Tuck your knees in and roll over to the right side. When you're ready, take your left palm in front of your chest, place it on the ground, and press up to sit up into a seated position, however you're comfortable. Maybe you want to put your feet behind you, maybe you want to cross them in front of you. Just find a position that allows you to sit comfortably nice and tall from crown to root. Take a nice deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, come into prayer. Take a nice slow deep breath. And remember to be grateful for this time that you gave yourself to do self-love today. Enjoy. Namaskar.